Hello, Internet people. Welcome to another Walking Dead review with the Cool Nerd Show. I'm Devin.
I'm Steve.
Look, did I tell how great this episode's going to be?
You did. And they came back with a very good episode. We've got a lot to talk about.
So much.
Yeah. So much going on in
Nothing
this
last time, so much to talk about this time.
It kind of redeemed itself from last week's episode of nothing.
Plot points. Character development. Necessary. Anyway, we'll start at the beginning with Father Gabriel ripping up the Bible because he feels
lost, probably.
Very, very lost. You saw him lost his religion. Sure, he got back at church and everything, but he still doesn't feel Christian-y goodness.
Yeah, he feels like he's missing something. He's not faring very well into the new way of society.
But that was basically what we got.
That's basically it for him for now.
Exactly. We haven't seen him like 3 episodes.
He's been kind of out
just
for a while.
hiding in the back. You see him, it's like, oh, there he is. Little thing with Noah, he wanted to actually build some stuff.
So Noah wants to help build. He wants to become an architect.
Yeah, he talked to the mayor's husband.
To Deanna's husband, who tells him, he'll teach him, and now he has like the scribe for the town, so he has to start writing everything down.
Yep.
And basically that's going to be his job, and they're going to train him to do that. And you feel so good for him when that happens.
So good for him. Way to go. He's got a long life ahead of him.
Yeah.
Then we got
long 20 minutes.
Then we have a big thing with Rick, the case of the broken owl.
Case of the broken owl, where Rick just kind of I don't even know with this. I mean, in the end, you find out that it was Sam who did it because he likes to break things. It's just Rick trying to develop his romance with Jessie. That's basically what this was showing.
No, yeah, I also take it as what crimes would have been like back in the day.
Yeah.
Someone actually people have been talking in the town and stuff like that, and I just think it's like that type of funny thing you actually see this is actually a little bit of a problem. It's not like
It's not really a problem.
I know, exactly. Alright, now with the big thing, they needed, I believe, parts for a computer, so that way they can, do things with. I know, that's what they had to go get, because I remember Eugene, had, a panel of some sort that was necessary.
Yeah, so they need these parts, so they need to go out on a run.
Yeah, so the group consists of Glenn, Noah, Eugene, Tara, and the 2 douchebags from last time, Aiden and Nicholas.
So basically, they take this whole group to go out and run for the supply group again. So they take Eugene because they need him for the computer part. He knows he has to know what he's getting, and he's kind of like a bitch. At first, he's like, I don't want to go because I'm a coward, and he admits being a coward.
Oh yeah, several times, many times.
So anyway, they take him because they need him, and they bring him to this warehouse where the computer part. They think the computer part is,
which it is.
So they find it, and they do find it, no problem. And then
there was a little straggle of walkers, maybe 3.
Yeah, a couple.
And then there was this one that
had riot gear on.
Riot gear on.
So Aiden's trying to shoot it, and it's just, on top of the fact that they're just awful with aim.
Well.
It's
covered in
not
grenades.
hitting him because he's got total armor on and you can't pierce it. So,
and he's also covered in grenades.
So Aiden hits a grenade. And
of course, with such a great
blows
shot.
Up. Yeah, it blows up and it releases all of the zombies that were trapped behind a fence.
And also injures Tara. I think she has a gash in her head.
Yeah, Tara hits her head pretty bad and
Aiden
is bleeding. Aiden gets impaled 3 ways. But
chest, stomach, I think somewhere else. Why not?
Through these metal stakes, and he's still alive. So then they have to go, and they're trying to get him off of there. And Glenn's trying not to leave him, trying to rip him off.
Yeah, Noah's trying to help too, and getting their backs.
And Nicholas, Aiden's friend,
buddy and pal, just bails.
Yeah,
they probably could have saved him, maybe.
But Nicholas, and he even says, "I'm sorry, this is what we do to people."
Yeah.
So it actually kind of shows you
the type of
people they are, but also kind of shows you how they survived. They survived based on just being cowards.
Yeah.
Just as soon as one would come out, they wouldn't help each other, and they'd just run away.
It kind of reminds me way back in season 2 with Shane, and I forget that big large guy he was with.
Oh,
and he shot his like leg so Shane could escape.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like how I took it as like you just like fend off for yourself as much as you can so that way you live for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So that shows like the type of cowards these people are,
exactly.
but also like
they're not really fighters. They're doing what they can to survive, but they do it on their own terms rather than our group who is like banded together.
Yeah.
So this then escalates even more because then they have to get out of the warehouse,
which Eugene shows his badassery.
Yeah,
like he just takes Tara on his shoulder, just starts shooting walkers here and there.
Yep,
shooting legs. So
he puts her in the van. Yeah. Then we see Glenn, Noah, and Nicholas
get trapped in the revolving door.
The cowardly man. Get trapped in the revolving door.
It's like a little
with walkers on both sides. So
you got Glenn and Noah on like the right side, and then you got Nicholas on the left side.
Mm.
And so they're both trapped. And so Glenn's like, "I'm gonna break the glass on my part, and then I'm gonna break the glass on your part. And so you have to hold it still." And Nicholas like, "Okay." And doesn't fucking do it!
As soon as he starts hitting the glass, instead of it breaking, it's kind of moving.
Mm-hmm.
So Nicholas freaks out, and then he tries to escape. And
he does.
He does.
But it leaves such a gap between opening with the zombie walkers with Noah and Glenn, and of course...
Noah gets dragged away.
Because Walking Dead just takes another black man down.
Yep, Noah's just gone. He just gets dragged away, and that was it for Noah.
But man, that was a gruesome.
It was.
Like that was definitely one of the gruesome ones that we ever seen. Like it started with by his neck and everything, and then you just see like ripping the jar out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, put it up there. Ripping the jar out and all of its glory and goodness.
Everybody ate Chris.
Everybody ate Chris.
So
I'm sorry.
And then in order for Nicholas and then eventually Glenn to get away, Eugene came out and started honking and causing a distraction.
With we forgot to mention the stupid dubstep soundtrack that they had.
Yeah, and the van.
So remember, people, in the zombie apocalypse, dubstep still runs supreme. Somehow.
He makes them, the walkers flee so that they can get out, and then eventually, Glenn catches up to Nicholas, who just tells Eugene just to go, and Eugene's like, no, who actually is like standing his ground. Glenn catches up to him, kicks the shit out of him, which he desered. And then
they just threw him in the back, and they threw Tara in the back, and they're heading on their way back.
On their way back. And I don't think we didn't see them get back, right?
No, not yet. They're gonna show up in the next episode.
Next episode, they're gonna come back. I wouldn't be surprised if it opens up with that.
And then we have another story with Abraham.
So while this is going on, Abraham is like working in like the construction yard
to make another wall and make the walls bigger.
To help like reinforce the walls with all the construction workers of
They're getting a lot of dirt. Yeah. That's all I saw from it.
Dirt and sheet metal.
Yes.
So they're getting all of that, and again, their true colors come out when the walkers start coming, and everyone is a terrible shot, and they start like backing off and thinking about running away and leaving the one woman.
How did she fall again? Like she was on top, and then like I guess she got shoots.
No, someone shoots the hydraulic.
Oh, that was it. Of course.
And
I mean, these people have such great bad shots.
Yeah.
How did they have the skill for that? It really is.
One shoots the grenade. One shoots the hydraulic in the machine that drops the woman in the ground.
A+ for these people, I must say.
So Abraham comes running out all gung ho, and he goes out.
Not just gung ho. He also has like a medieval type thing too.
Yeah. Where did he get a mace? That's what I was wondering.
Listen, it's these people, so why not?
I'm sitting there watching it, and I was just like, is that a mace? Where did he get a mace from? And he just whatever.
I think it was like some type of like pole that was like electrical pole, and it was like wires and them.
I don't know.
Either way, it was a mace-like object, and he wrecked all of them and saved the girl practically by himself. One guy helped.
Basically by himself. But you also could see, because before in the episode, he's like splashing water on his face and he's all like, kind of like confused.
Yeah.
When he's killing the walkers, he's got like a big smile on his face.
So happy. That's why he's my favorite.
And he's like where he needs to be, and he's just whatever, whips ass. Then, not only does he whip ass, but everyone else is like, I think we should call it a day and go back. And he's like, bullshit. We're going to stay here. We're going to finish what we came here to do. And then he just takes control of the construction yard.
Yeah,
and he basically now he's like the foreman of the construction workers.
Even a little bit later, the ex-foreman came to the mayor. He's like, he does things so much better than me. Make him the foreman.
Yeah.
He will get shit done. And, like, the mayor starts to worry a little bit.
Because she's like, well, now there's another one of your people that are in power. But it's because they're
so good. Which Maggie tells them.
And they're so qualified to run shit more than these people.
I think she's getting a little, like, you're getting close to me here.
She's definitely having her doubts, which we'll also touch upon again in a little bit.
And then we got a little Carol bonding time with Sam.
Which you would think that Sam would be like, screw this lady, like, I'm not going back to her after she threatened him and everything.
Well, no, I think there's a reason for that, and I'll go back to it once we say about it.
Okay, so Sam keeps wanting Carol to, like, make her more cookies, and Carol's kind of like, Sam, get the hell out of here, like stop bothering me.
He's like, is there anything I can do? She's like, get me a chocolate, and then chocolate for the recipe. And then, like, Carol really loves chocolate.
Yeah.
She misses it. She misses it that much. I guess that was her little craving.
That's exactly what it is. And so then he comes back with it, and he's trying to have
learning how to make the cookies too.
Yeah, she teaches him how to make the cookies, and Carol's just really mean and nasty to him
because she doesn't want to bond with these people.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want, especially children. I think that's why she doesn't want, because she put down like 3 children already.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think she wants to have another one like happen to her.
Yeah. So he's just trying to talk to her and make small talk, and Carol's like, we're not friends. Like, stop talking.
He's like, we don't have to be friends. We could just talk. It's dumb being quiet.
Yeah. So then he asks why she needed the guns.
And it's like, for protection. And then he's like, can I have a gun? It's like, what do you need protection for? And it was like, and he just becomes silent.
He said, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Is what he said. Which kind of makes everyone think it's for his mother. Yeah. So Carol then puts 2 and 2 together and thinks that Pete is hitting Jessie. And then she goes and tells Rick.
Well, Rick was having a conversation with Pete already.
Yes, they had a conversation earlier in the episode.
Yeah, like, first off, he has beer. Alright, listen, I'm a person who knows, like, beer. He has a lager, in which case, lagers usually don't last 3 to 5 years.
Maybe they have a brewery.
That's what is fucking bullshit. This place cannot have everything.
Maybe they have a brewery.
No, they can't.
It's possible. You can homebrew beer.
Yes, you can homebrew. Yes, you can homebrew beer. Leave that in.
But I mean, you can homebrew beer. So
yeah, but having its own case and sticker on it. You mean they made their own supply of beer?
You can print out your own stickers.
My God, they can print out their own stickers at this place.
Otherwise, they're drinking.
That's what they need a computer for.
Otherwise, they're drinking 5-year-old
lager.
Yeah, beer. Which another thing that actually we didn't touch upon, and I think it kind of went over everyone else's head when they were in the construction yard with Abraham. The one of the workers was saying to Abraham, he's like, get started on that or whatever. I have to go fax Chicago or some other city.
He did.
Yeah. And then he ran to go fax it, but then the walkers were there. Which, you never really... It kind of like went over everyone's head, I feel like. So it's like there's kind of communication between people between faxes.
Either that or that maybe it was just like a joke.
It could have been a joke.
I feel like it had to be a joke, because you can't just gloss over something like that if it was dead serious.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like a phrase I'm not aware of, but I guess it's like maybe something.
I don't know. Maybe. It's just something I wanted to touch on.
But yeah, the reason with Sam, though, like why I went to Carol is because he knew like she was tough dog. Like, you know, like she was threatening to, and also like if, you know, like she went to another person who was strong and dependable, so that's why he went to her. So that's why I knew, like, that's why he went to her and always, like, wanted to be around her.
Okay. Felt safe, even though she was threatening him.
Exactly. What else was left?
So then, at the end of the episode, we get asshole Gabriel, the priest, Father Dickhead, coming out and telling Deanna...
These people are the devil.
and not to trust them. Not to trust Rick and our group. And Maggie overhears it, too. So that's something that you know, she's obviously going to go back and tell Rick and Carol.
Isn't Gabriel sleeping in the same house with them still?
Yeah.
So, what
a grateful son of a bitch.
Oh my God, it's like, we saved you and everything. And they should have just left him.
So anyway, he comes out, and I guess he thinks he's doing the right thing by telling them that... Which, in all fairness, they are kind of being the villains, and they're taking over. But they are more qualified to run this place than these idiot people who run it to begin with.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so whatever. And I think Deanna actually kind of sees that too, because she even like questions it. She's like, they needed to do what they need to do to survive.
Exactly. So now that her son is dead and they're gonna come back, like she doesn't know that her son's dead yet. So I can't wait for the next episode where something's going to drop.
There's only two episodes left in the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, something's gonna happen. Who knows what she's gonna be like, if she's gonna. But even so, even if they try and kick them out, like. And it's too late now. I don't think that their one person who was supposed to be like the best with guns, who was terrible, is now dead.
Yep.
And who else do they really have?
I don't know. Whoever's working in the kitchen. That's all I can think of.
So yeah. So if they try to revolt, I don't even think they stand a chance.
Oh, not in the slightest.
Yeah. So I think it's easy to say that. Rick and his group has successfully taken Alexandria.
Not 100%, but at least a good 85.
Pretty much.
Like a good 85.
They have it more than they don't.
But they're still letting, her be in charge and everything. So
they're letting her think she's in charge.
Nah, that's more like Rick's thing, while everyone else is like, no, we're kind of cool with it. It's just mostly Rick's and Carol's kind of thinking like they're going to take over, this type of thing. But... Well, she'll see in the next episode.
We will.
Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, see you next time.
Check out our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. review, which is going to come out this following weekend. Check out some of our past episodes, our past couple Walking Dead episodes also, if you're a deadhead. And,
Deadhead.
And, yeah, I guess we'll see you next week. So be on the lookout for next week's episode.
All right, goodbye, everybody.